some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Utes will kick it away to start. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. So Fresno State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent.
Man,
he
fuck
had this
these.
offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone.
Fuck that ass,
You know
dude.
he's excited to take on this defense.
I think sucks. Starting QB's been out for pretty much the whole year.
You can't sit back
We are
and think the coverage is
doo-doo without him.
He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs.
This guy can't make a motherfucking throw to save his life.
On the last play, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Nobody gives a fuck, dude.
Like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very uncomfortable.
Ain't playing shit ever.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Finds him out of the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
We tried, though.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. When you have to lay out, you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Rhodes. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He's got the back in the middle. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as he gets a hand on it. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They put it on the ground last time. They had got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
At the 35, he's got room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Don't ever
They're
cheat.
going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
Oh, you mother.
This is the kind of run that falls
Did a
in the
legit
category
tackle
of
that time.
sanctioned
Still didn't
fouls
matter.
as he's up to the 31. trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Utes will bring the punt team
So
onto
they
the
get
field.
cheating motherfuckers.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Fresno State right back to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Sings it complete to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Complete to the left.
What the fuck is this,
Into
holding?
the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Bitch, I got one read right now. Another morning beer's got me zoned in.
And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Offense set on first down.
Oh, titty fuck.
Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Fresno State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offense.
Ball's in the deep ball. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Utes. And once he found open space, the
Hand hit the fucking...
start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself.
Damn, I do got 20 yards passing.
Football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Our pass defense is bad.
Happening inside the ACC today. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of
Like they always know when I'm running a fucking cover 3 and then they just torture.
And there was a lot of chatter this week
Ooh,
about this
deep
group
blood.
not being ready.
Let's fuck them up
Time
real
to check
quick.
those receipts, if you know what I mean. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play.
Oh shit.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops
Get there,
it
fat
up
boy.
and still going.
Spin move. Oh yeah.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Need you, Barnes.
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last
Nope,
play.
he ain't there. Oh, look at this fucking animation. Wow. That was pathetic.
What a play by the defender that time because he's matched up
Yeah, what a play.
one-on-one man coverage against the
Dude's already
outstanding
fucking cold.
wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play.
fuck it, let's go
really,
deep,
really
man.
good position.
Dude, why is my... offensive line is so good, but they can't block a goddamn thing for pass.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the punt team
They have no pass protection at all.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field.
Well, just simple shit. It's a simple fucking passing play.
Passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go
No, mother. Fuck, dude.
They are on the move. And they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might
shut the fuck up, dude. You shut the fuck up.
Vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
It'll be third and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Oh, they block it.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration,
Well,
move those
guess
guys
we're running
back,
the
and then
fucking
just
ball again.
flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll try the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call.
Dude, there's
on
somebody
first down.
back here every fucking play.
Completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The pitch. Powers through the defender. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was
I mean,
executed
every
to
fucking play,
perfection.
there's somebody on my ass.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
No.
Just too much
Dude,
mustard
the
on
fucking
that one.
tap,
Can't miss
man.
the
This
target
dude can't
there, man.
throw on the run
And I
at
tell you
all.
what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little.
He's just standing there, like, just cannot make a goddamn throw.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline
This
and try to
sucks.
make adjustments. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Gets it out fast. Right ahead with a quick game on first down. And
Lucky
nothing
motherfucker.
doing there.
I like the trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot.
Oh, come on, dude. In the middle of a fucking juke, he gets big hit and breaks the tackle.
And they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick
But
it
it cares
away.
what you have to say. I'm playing what would be your third string tight end at my quarterback. So fuck you.
48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, he got me.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the direct snap, it's Riggs. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Rhodes. Grab near the sticks.
Yeah, why wouldn't he catch it? Why wouldn't he catch that? He's got to.
For the first down. To the air on 1st down.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? Oh, he didn't catch it. Thank fucking God.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Utes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fresno State right back to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Heaves it on.
No.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Dude, what a fucking throw. Seriously. Great job.
Coverage on defense in the red zone. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Absolutely.
How fucking sad up there.
And that will extend their lead even further.
It's pathetic.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Rhodes.
Oh, shit.
On the move and looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get it on the line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the draw.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And you hardly ever see it, but they've already had 2 field goals blocked. Just drives it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Fresno State right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll try it again.
They come the fuck home,
We
man.
have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, fly.
Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking one, now up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14.
He just can't throw. He cannot fucking do it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Steps away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Utes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
Dude, he cannot. Cannot.
You gotta get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Peppers. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Give to the running back.
Dude, come on. Just fucking lost it for a goddamn second.
Before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Aggressive. Man, this offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Everett. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Fresno State, 48, Utah, 10.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Got a little space. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. Fakes the grab. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Hey, you're standing right fucking beside him.
Almost immediately, short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Keller. Gets away from one. He's got space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. Working on the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll throw it from the red zone. Back open in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah! They'll try to tack one more on their score. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive
Are we playing on
line.
Heisman?
Makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for a
God
huge
damn it, he was
gain
wide
on
open.
first down. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection to pressure there. Caused the missed timing.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
Pulls it in. It's
How do they fucking know?
He's brought down.
20.
There's a flag on the
Oh,
field.
no.
Let's see what the call is.
Man. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
This guy.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
All right.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, dude, come the fuck on.
And the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Utah has it back in the
I hate this fucking game. I fucking hate it.
Motion from the back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Punch it out of the air. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Utes with myriad options after that big
God
pickup
damn
on
it,
first
dude.
down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Ortiz. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Caught behind the line. It's Morales. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
And a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack, get your hands in the air, try to affect the quarterback, and a nice job getting my hands in the air and deflecting the football.
Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. The short hands. It's Peppers. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line. Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On the option. He'll toss it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, Dave. If Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He'll take it himself. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds.
Jesus fuck, dude.
At the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end.
Just wide the fuck open, man.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Who the fuck can't keep up with them?
Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Second down, he'll throw it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way down. Catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
They cannot drop any fucking thing.
Over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air on second down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Hits the crease. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Fresno State, 55.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a cap